Hey guys, how you doing? My name is CJ, and I'll be bringing you round 5 action of Burnaby British Columbia City Championships. Now, if you're wondering why somebody different is doing commentary, it's because Team B has gone down to Oregon for regionals. And they've asked me to do a couple of videos for them, so I was happy to do it. So in this match, we have Sam on the left, who is playing Darkrai Hydreigon, which is Gavin on the right, who is playing a very rogue deck. He is actually playing Excadrill. If you don't know what Excadrill does, I don't blame you. I mean, you don't see it at tournaments pretty much at all, but I do think it's a very, very good card, and it's pretty underrated too. Unfortunately, it has that water weakness, so it takes an auto loss to like Blastoise Keldeo, which could probably be the best deck in format. But it is interesting to see it in action. Hopefully this will be a good game. Now Sam went first, Ultra Ball away 2 Ultra Balls for Sableye, and I think top deck that Juniper. Pretty fortunate. But he didn't get a Dino down turn 1, and I don't think he's gonna get it down turn 2 as well, which is pretty brutal. I mean, it is a Hydreigon deck. You want to get out 2 basics ideally by turn 2 at least, to try to get that stage 2 out as soon as possible. So he's gonna content to just jump hunt for a couple Ultra Balls, which is good. Looks like it goes back to Gavin. He's mulling out his option. It looks like he's gonna evolve the Excadrill. Yep. So with Excadrill, you just want to use his second attack called Dig Uppercut. For 2 fighting. It does 50 damage and allows you to take a card from a discard pile and put it into your hand. It can turn out, you can actually use that for a bunch of different combinations. For example, you can just repeatedly use catchers if you want. I guess an electric deck, you can just catcher electric, knock it out, get the same catcher back, and then just cycle that over and over again, and you basically force your opponent to have an end, or else you're just gonna knock out everything. You can also get back supporters if you don't have one. Now in this matchup particularly, he's gonna want to get back Gold Potion, because Excadrill, I can't even say the name. Excadrill has 120 HP, and Gavin does play that giant cake to push it up to 140. So Night Spear can never knock it out. If Gavin can continue to recycle his Gold Potion, then I think he's going to do fine. It is also important to know that Sam plays a Keldeo, which of course has a weakness advantage to Excadrill. So yeah, I think knocking out Keldeo will be Gavin's biggest challenge this game, but yeah, we'll see. So anyways, turn 3 now, and Sam still doesn't get a Dino in play, which is not good. Gavin, in the meanwhile, got down 2 energies on the Excadrill. Jesus Christ. And looks like he has a DCE hand to attach to that Buffon. I also saw an energy switch, so he could be content with just putting 60 on this Sigilyph. Sigilyph won't really help Sam at all this matchup. Not many of Gavin attackers are EXs, so yep, there's that 60, and Sam Ultra Balls away 2 Darks, which is the ideal play, I would say, and he's finally gonna get a Dino. Now Sam runs all Dragon Dinos, I believe, so Excadrill can't really knock it out in 1 hit. That is the key. I mean, otherwise Gavin can just recycle catchers, like I said before, and just keep knocking out dinos, and that would be absolutely brutal. I think Sam is just gonna try to junk hunt until he is ready to go on the offensive. Sam has been laying down energy every turn, which is very nice, but he hasn't been able to use Dark Patch at all. So he is just not ready to attack. He's gonna catch up a Mewtwo just to buy some time. And we'll see if we can lay down a second Dino. No, he attaches energy and goes back to Sableye for a junk hunt, a catcher, and I can't see the other card. Might be an Ultra Ball. So back to Gavin. I think his objective here, he'll definitely want to try to knock out that Dino to prevent Hydreigon. But I'm not sure if he has a card enough to do it. I think I see N Skyla Terrakion Giant Cape and Switch in his hand. So actually, yeah, he can knock out a Dino if he chooses to switch to Buffalo and catches up a Dino, and there's a Skyla for a catcher, so he might actually try to go for that. That might be his best play. He will have to deal with that Keldeo sooner or later. I mean, Keldeo can run through his entire deck pretty easily. So there's that catcher. There's a Giant Cape on the Excadrill. Now that thing has 140 HP, which is very good. The phone goes off. I apologize. He Giant Capes a Mewtwo as well, and there's the first knockout. So Sam now is in a bit of trouble. He's back to square one. There is no Dino on the field for him right now. Sigilyph can't buy him time because Gavin has non-EX attackers. And a camera gets bumped. Apologize for that. Sam attaches again to Keldeo. Benches a Dino. It looks like he's going to catch up a Excadrill and take a knockout with Keldeo. So yeah, this is what I was talking about. I mean, Excadrill is weak to water. That's one of the worst things about the card. I think that's what really holds it back from being a good deck, is that it just takes an auto loss with Keldeo Blastoise. And there it goes. I think Gavin might have forgotten about a XP share. I think Gavin had an XP share on the Buffalo, so he couldn't move the fighting from the Excadrill to a Buffalo, but oh well, we won't worry about that too much. Gavin, I don't know what his best play would be. He could try to catch her up the Dino and knock it out again, or he can put 120 on a Keldeo. I think I would actually prefer him to put 120 in the Keldeo. I mean, if Sam has like Rare Candy, Hydreigon, Max Potion, then you know that's just the nuts. But yeah, you know, he just has to deal with that Keldeo sooner rather than later. If you can manage to knock it out before Sam gets a Hydreigon, then not only does he take 2 prizes, he knocks off 3 energy off Sam's field, including 2 special ones, which would be huge. So Gavin goes for an N. Yeah, also bench a Terrakion, so if he ever needs to like retaliate, he can also retaliate a Darkrai to one-shot it. If he has a Tool Scrapper, of course. So what Gavin draws, I don't see a catcher in hand. It's like Chern Super on XP share. So it looks like Gavin plays a lot of tools in his deck. I'm not sure how I feel about XP share. I like that card a lot last format, but now with Tool Scrapper, it's seeing less and less play. I've liked the card less and less ever since, you know, Tool Scrapper came out. Sometimes it can just be a dead card in your deck. Anyway, he goes for a Ghost Breaker and hits 120, and you know, there you go. That's what I was talking about. There's a Tool Scrapper, and the Giant Cape and the XP share are just gonna go down. Now that Terrakion just has no energy, it's just a sitting duck for a catcher basically. Sam lays down another Dino. Dark Patches. Let's see if he can get a Hydreigon this turn. If he can get a Hydreigon and Max Potion, that's gonna be great for him. But he's gonna do a looks like an Eviolite on Sigilyph and plays Bianca for 4. I saw another Dark Patch, so he can get another Dark into play. There's a Computer Search, so he could actually get a Hydreigon this turn. There's that Rare Candy. So Sam's gone from a pretty bad board position, and in about 2 turns he's gotten out to a very strong position. Now he has a bunch of energies in play. He has a couple Eviolites. He has 6 energies on the field. I believe there was another Dark Patch, so he's going to get another Dark into play. And now Yeah, and now Gavin is really in a little bit of trouble. He's still okay. He's not lost the game by any means. It also looks like Sam can't heal off the 120 off his Keldeo. So Gavin is okay for now, but Sam is gonna go for that Hydreigon. Yep. He's gonna move he's gonna move 2 darks and 2 blends, and he's gonna try to knock out, well, he is going to knock out this Buffon. And he's just gonna rearrange some energies here. If I was Sam, I would definitely be careful to not move a Prism to Hydreigon. I've seen a lot of players do that, and that's just a very, very bad misplay. You just kind of lose 2 energy. But there goes that Buffon, and now Gavin is left with a Mewtwo and Terrakion in play. I don't know what Gavin's best play in this case would be. I see Churn and N. I might just get it and try to get an energy on a Terrakion and play an N, I guess. It's a very tough situation for Gavin to get out of, because now he can't really knock out Sam's Pokemon in one hit. And Sam's just gonna, he has that max potion. He can just max potion all the damage away. Gavin goes for an N. He points to the Hydreigon, points to a Keldeo. I'm not sure what they're really discussing here, but yeah, I think if Gavin can get like another energy and a catcher, he might just go ahead and try to knock out a Keldeo, which will be fine. But then his Mewtwo will be really susceptible to a return knockout. There's a Gavin didn't get much. You got Juniper, Skyla, Excadrill, Drillbur, Ultra Ball. Yeah, that's a really bad end for Gavin. No energy, no catcher. And it looks like you'll have to just X-Ball for 80. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. He won't bench the Drillbur. Yeah, so now Gavin is in a little bit of trouble. Sam goes. He still has 5 energies in play. I think if Sam could knock, oh well, he can't knock out a Mewtwo. But yeah, Sam's gonna go for a Night Spear here, which will be probably his best option. I might even consider capturing the Terrakion and then Night Spear. Or he could just be content with nice spearing the Mewtwo and set that up for a knockout next turn. If I was Sam, I would only be concerned about a Retaliate. But even then, his Darkrai is protected for now. He plays a Max Potion and heals 120 off that Keldeo, which is basically the strength of this deck. I mean, if you can't knock out the Pokemon in this deck in one hit, then you are in big trouble. They can just Max Potion everything. He's gonna go ahead and push up Sigilyph, and he's gonna go for a Psychic here, which would do, let's see, 50, 20, 70, which will do 140, I believe. Just gonna rearrange some energies, attach a 3rd energy. Looks like a Dark on a Sigilyph. It's gonna do, yep, there's the 140. And now Gavin, I think he got a catcher off the top deck. But I mean, I'm not quite sure what he would catcher for. Mewtwo's not a very good attacker right now. Gonna catcher up a Hydreigon. I guess we can get another DCE and knock it out. It would be nice, but he's gonna throw away Drillbur and Excadrill with an Ultra Ball to get a Buffon, get another attacker into play, and get Juniper away his Skyla for 7. It's gonna need some energy here. It's gonna need an energy drop for sure. preferably a DCE, but it looks like he only got a couple fightings, so he cannot knock out this. Yeah, he is 10 shy of knocking out the Hydreigon, which is unfortunate. I'm just gonna start powering up that Terrakion and just X balls for 40, putting 120 on the Hydreigon, and there's a max potion. So now Sam almost had no damage counters on the board, and Gavin's in a lot of trouble. Sam can actually catch her up something and then use Night Spear to put 30 on a Mewtwo, which will knock it out. That will lessen the chance of a Terrakion, retaliate. Yeah, Sam can catch out a Buffalon and then Night Spear to Mewtwo on the bench, but he's gonna actually catch up a Terrakion. Oh, I see. I think he's gonna try to use Dragon Blast on the Terrakion to knock it out, which will also be a good play. It will eliminate the biggest threat in Gavin's field. No, he's gonna go for a Night Spear. Yep, he's gonna go for a Night Spear. Hopefully, Gavin doesn't have the. Oh, he actually won't take a knockout. He'll just go ahead and spread some damage on Gavin's field. I guess it's okay. I think if it were me, I would just take a knock. I would maybe catch up a Buffalon, put 70 there, and then knock out a Mewtwo on the bench. But this play is good as well. I mean, Sam is just really far ahead right now, and Gavin attached to a Terrakion. Yeah, Gavin just can't do much this turn. He has a gold potion, which is nice, but as far as damage wise, he's really limited. Retaliate is only gonna do like 30 or 60 or 40 if he attacks into a Darkrai. Which is, yep, he's gonna go ahead and do that. Just retaliate for 40. I guess we'll set him up for Land Crush next turn, and Sam goes for an N. I think I would just go ahead and knock out this Terrakion on the field. If you can knock out Terrakion, Gavin would just have no threats on the board left. That Buffalon sitting there with no energy. Mewtwo is extremely weakened, and if Sam knocks out this Terrakion, he's gonna be very far ahead. I think to the point where he just might not lose. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna do it. He's gonna knock out a Terrakion, and there goes a couple more energy on Gavin's board. He sets up Mewtwo. I don't see much in his hand other than Tool Scrapper, Chair, and Skyla. So go ahead and get rid of a couple Eviolites. But he has no Terrakion left. He's gonna have an Enhanced Hammer, which helps, but I mean, Sam has so much energy on the field right now. He still has 4, including 3 Prisms, so he can attack with whatever he wants. It kind of reminds me of Clink Clang in a way, where you can just pick and choose which attackers to use. But Gavin's gonna go ahead and bench another Mewtwo, attaches a Buffalon, play Churn, and it's gonna X-Ball for 60. Not a very strong play, but again, he just doesn't have much left. Yeah, Sam's in a very good position right now. I think, and Sam's plays, and I think the ideal play for Sam will be catching up the bench Mewtwo and a Night Spear both Mewtwo's. That will knock out the active, or knock out the one that has a lot of damage on it, and then set the other Mewtwo up for another knockout. But Sam only has 3 prizes left, I think. It's gonna take his time to junk hunt. He might get back a couple of dark patches to get more dark in play. or you might even get a max potion back, which is fine. I mean, he's not really a threat. He's not really threatened by anything on Gavin's board. Even if Gavin knocks out this Sableye, it doesn't really matter too much. Sam got back Catcher with Dark Patch. Yeah, so he Junk Arms back. Oh, sorry, Junk Hunts for Dark Patch and Catcher. It's gonna get another basic Dark Unit play next turn. But now, if you're Gavin, I mean, what do? There's not much you can do. I think he's gonna just try to get as many prizes as he can, get as many easy prizes as he can, and just pray. There's only 2 easy prizes on Sam's field, which being Sableye and Dino. So Gavin catches up Dino, will probably just X-Ball it for a prize. Yep, there he goes. And Gavin is just in trouble. There's no other way to put it. I don't see a way out for him. I mean, there's just too many things on Sam's field that can just knock out Gavin's in one hit. Sam's gonna play Dark Patch, catches up Buffalon, moves up a couple energies, and it's gonna Night Spear. I would imagine knock out that Mewtwo on the bench with all these damage. And Sam's gonna go down to 1 prize, and also he's gonna set up that Buffalon for a prize next turn. He's just in a very dominant position. There goes that Mewtwo. Now Gavin's got 1 energy in play. I can't see him taking a prize unless he has like Terrakion energy switch and switch. Unless Gavin has that, I just don't see a way out. And I don't think he does. I do see a switch, Terrakion energy, but there's no energy switch, which is unfortunate. So Gavin's just gonna bench Terrakion energy, switches to a Mewtwo, and just gonna try to buy some time here. At this point, I think Gavin's pretty much lost. There's a Ultra Ball for a Tropical Beach, another Ultra Ball. And Sam gets his own Mewtwo, and that's gonna be it. He's gonna be able to retreat to that Mewtwo and move energies up to his active Mewtwo and knock out Gavin. So that's gonna be the game. Sam's gonna take it. Darkrai Hydreigon will prevail over Excadrill. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you back here for more videos to come.